Why, good morning, YouTube. Thrash Pondo here with a special friend of channel request. Yes, yesterday, Mr. Dave did a post speculating on the possibility that a couple of comic book characters are at least loosely based on 70s diva Marie Osmond. After giving this matter a little bit of thought, I came to the conclusion that I knew, for the life of me, I remembered another comic book character that may have a similar characteristic. And yesterday, I tore through my archives of old vintage comic books until I could come up with the one in question. I couldn't remember the title. But the title is actually Valkyrie. And it's one of those 80s action comics, the premise of which is this. The main character, Valkyrie, naturally, got her start during, of all things, World War II. Yes, she was a German pilot, and she was pressed into service into a military order called the Air Maidens. And they were an all-female group of German pilots, and they went on special operations all along the Eastern Front during the war. Valkyrie had become disillusioned with the Axis and switched sides, joining specifically the Americans, where she became an American hero in lieu of villainy. Now, I rush to say it before you do, well, does she look like Marie Osmond or not? Well, you can't really tell in this edition, because she's too busy kissing what appears to be Vlad the Impaler. So I'll move along to number 2. This one, again, great cover art, but doesn't particularly look like Miss Marie. More like Betty Page, or possibly an early installment of Wonder Woman while she was still wearing her 40s World War II era garb. But check this one out. Now you tell me, is that Marie Osmond or what? Here, tell me what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to zoom in without being too jittery. And yes, folks, you tell me, Marie or not Marie? That is the question. Moving forward. Oh, while I was in there, I found a whole bunch of other vintage comics. Some gold keys, specifically this one, and a bunch of others. If you folks want future posts with even more extrapolation and recaps of these old comics, you let me know. Oh, and while you're at it, again, not only comment, but remember, like, subscribe, share, and all those wonderful things. Anyway, looking forward to hearing from all of you. Now, with the holidays coming up on us staggeringly quickly, this may end up being my only post prior to Christmas. If it is, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. You folks take care, and I will see you definitely before the new year. Anyway, Thrash Pondo out, and peace.